Hey, how's it going? Dylan here. Today I'm going to be talking about Netflix's new original series, Lost in Space. When I first heard about that there was going to be a new Lost in Space adaptation, a series by Netflix, I was kind of skeptical to see what they would do. Maybe it depends on how much money they'd send its way, things like that. When I saw the first trailer, I was immediately excited because it looked like really big budget. They're throwing a huge amount of money. Everything's on location, really good visual effects. So it had the right ingredients to be quite a decent sci-fi, and something probably Netflix really needs now, because a lot of their sci-fi offerings have been getting a bit of a mixed reaction recently, but it's mostly been movies, so it's a key element here, and I think Netflix really does best when it comes to series, and a lot of people would probably agree with that. I'm happy to say that Netflix gave me access to the first 5 episodes of the new Lost in Space series, and then very recently the final 5 episodes. It's a 10 episode series, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time of it so far. I've watched up to episode 8 at the moment, and I thought I'd do my review so it's ready for this embargo, which is today, which is Tuesday when you will see this. I'm filming this on the weekend, and it's really good. Really happy to be able to finally talk about this. A lot of people know Lost in Space either from the original series a long time ago, and also the 1998, I believe, movie starring Matt LeBlanc and William Hurt, and a bunch of people, Gary Oldman, and that movie is kind of a guilty pleasure. I watched it a lot as a kid, and I'll watch it over and over again. I don't own it on Blu-ray, but I probably will eventually. And I'm quite happy about this new series because it's a kind of a bit of a reimagining. It doesn't follow the exact same story beats as such. So number one, instead of them traveling alone, like just the Robinson family, it's kind of like a colony ship with lots of little Jupiters connected to it. So it's more of a colony, and the colony is actually already set up at where they're going. But along the way, something goes wrong, and they get lost in space, as the title would suggest. And they obviously land on a certain planet, which is not their destination, and they kind of have to find the other people that have also crashed and things like that. So it's not just them, which is a really cool kind of twist on things. Dr. Smith is in this, although she is different. Obviously, she's a she, number one, and she has a kind of shady past, which you will find out. Netflix asked not to elaborate on that much, but it is pretty good. The actual structure of the show kind of reminds me of a little bit from actual Lost, oddly enough, and a lot of the early episodes basically they have a structure of there's flashbacks to the events leading up to leaving Earth for different characters, and it kind of reveals more about them. There's kind of a few cool little reveals in there, especially in Dr. Smith's episode, and also a few of the others. Pretty interesting stuff, and it's really well edited and made. Also, the original theme song has been remixed, and they do use it in the intro credits and the outro credits, which is really cool. Let's talk about the actual series. Production quality, absolutely fantastic. Really sharp image, really well shot, and it looks beautiful. The alien vistas look fantastic, really good matte painting work and visual effects, just looks spectacular. Acting wise, I think they chose really well with a bunch of actors, and a lot of them aren't necessarily well known. You've got Molly Parker from House of Cards. She's the main person I know in this, and really enjoy her performance. The whole Robinson family really well cast, and they have really good interactions with each other, and the series is quite a bit darker than, say, the 1998 movie, and more serious. The 1998 movie has a lot of cheese, and it's very much a product of its time, whereas this one feels very modern, and everything's kind of updated to reflect that. There's a few really good twists in the series, which I'm not going to say. About halfway through the season, find out something. And I'm looking forward to watching the finale, but I'm happy to actually give Lost in Space a rating, which will be 8 out of 10. Highly recommended. Really should go watch this when it comes out on April 13th, I believe. and it's definitely one to watch. Really cool sci-fi. Netflix is becoming, obviously, well, it appears like a really cool home for some cool sci-fi projects, and I'd hate to think the amount of money that they put towards this project, but it was well worth it and looks fantastic. Go check out the trailer and watch the series on the 13th of April. Thank you very much for watching this review of Lost in Space, and thank you very much to Netflix for providing me with screeners for the new series. They've provided me with a few more of different shows, so I'm definitely going to be reviewing those for you all. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and follow me on the links below, of course. Hit me up on Twitter for conversation, or leave a comment below. Till next time, take care.